future tense and the past tense statements too. In this exercise, we are going to practice the future tense and the past tense. As we all know, we use the future tense to talk about things in the future and the past tense to talk about the things in the past. Let's look at question number 1. Halloween is coming. Last Halloween, Jack Superman. Well, the key word, the time marker of the sentence is last Halloween. So it's an event in the past. We should change the be verb to was, so it goes with the subject Jack. So last Halloween, Jack was Superman, but this time he Superman. Now, take a look at the first sentence. It said Halloween is coming means it's not yet Halloween. So Halloween is coming, so it's something that is in the future. So this time he will not be, or he won't be, or he isn't going to be there. Oh, okay. He will not be Superman, although he had a lot of fun last time. Now, although the vocabulary means 虽然. So although he had a lot of fun last time, you can see the time marker over here. It is about what happened last time. So past tense, the past tense of have is had. So although he had a lot of fun last time, he wants to try something different this time. He, Batman, again, talking about something that will happen in the future. So he will be, or you can say he is going to be, Batman. So the answer for question number 1 is Halloween is coming. Last Halloween, Jack was Superman, but this time he will not be Superman, or he won't be Superman, or he is not going to be Superman. Although he had a lot of fun last time, he wants to try something different this time. He will be, or he is going to be, Batman. Let's look at question number 2. Sam and Jack a trip to New York last summer and to visit to their relatives there. Now, the time mark of the sentence is last summer, something in the past, so we use the past tense. The past tense of take is took. So we say Sam and Jack took a trip to New York last summer, and of course still talking about what happened last summer, so paid a visit to their relatives there. They many interesting places, talking about what happened last summer, so still past tense. Visit is a regular verb, so all we need to do is add ed at the end. They visited many interesting places. They dinner in a restaurant which was in the middle of a lake in Central Park on their first day. So the first day, on their first day, they went to a restaurant in the middle of a lake. Still, it happened last summer, so the past tense of have is had. They had dinner in a restaurant which was in the middle of the lake in Central Park on their first day. At night, they, past tense, they went to Broadway and Lion King, watched, regular verb at ed. Everything happened last summer. They, amazed by the level of creativity in the play, they, of course, they watched the Lion King and they were amazed in the past. So they were amazed by the level of creativity in the past. They wished they could have stayed a bit longer in New York, but they didn't. They there again 3 months later. The time mark of the last sentence is at the end. 3 months later. It's a time in the future, so we use the future tense. They will go. Thinking about it, if they have a plan, we can say they are going to go. They are going to go there again 3 months later. They longer this time, and then here you can say they will stay if they are only thinking about going to New York, or they have a plan, you can say they are going to stay. They longer this time, and we have to use the same verb. So here is visit it means are going to visit, but we're not going to write they are going to visit again, so we just write visit even more places. So the answer for number 2 is, listen, Sam and Jack took a trip to New York last summer and paid a visit to their relatives there. They visited many interesting places. They had dinner in a restaurant which was in the middle of a lake in Central Park on their first day. At night, they went to Broadway and watched The Lion King. They were amazed by the level of creativity in the play. They wished they could have stayed a bit longer in New York. They will go, or they are going to go if they have a plan. There again 3 months later. They will stay, or they are going to stay if they have a plan longer this time and visit even more places. Question number 3. Simon, my best friend, but not anymore. The time is not anymore. It means no longer my friend. So he is no longer my friend, but he was my best friend. Past tense. But he is not my best friend now. So Simon was my best friend, but not anymore. A terrible argument over the rent several days ago. The time marker of the sentence is here, several days ago. So it's a time marker in the past of past tense. So we use the past tense. The past tense of have is had. So we had a terrible argument over the rent several days ago. We usually split the rent 50-50. Now the key word is usually. Present simple tense, split the rent 50-50. So you can see it's a present simple tense verb. But his share this month. So this month he didn't pay that. So it happened already. So we use the past tense. He didn't. Negative sentence. We need a helping verb because there's a verb here. So he didn't pay his share this month. The landlord to our apartment already happened. So we use past tense. Came. The landlord came to our apartment and, again, past tense, asked for the rent. It's very embarrassing. That's what happened that day that made him feel embarrassed. So we have to use the past tense. It was very embarrassing. You should have told me about it so I could have paid his share for him first. Now we still live under the same roof, but we haven't talked to each other for 6 days. So the answer for number 3, listened. Simon was my best friend, but not anymore. We had a terrible argument over the rent several days ago. We usually split the rent 50-50, but he didn't pay his share this month. The landlord came to our apartment and asked for the rent. It was very embarrassing. He should have told me about it so I could have paid his share for him first. Now we still live under the same roof, but we haven't talked to each other for 6 days. Thank you for watching this.